Yeah, I think I was 13 or 14 years old when I started cutting. I'd found out that my sister had an eating disorder, and I felt so invisible at the time because I was the golden child. I was a good kid. I didn't get in trouble. I was obedient and respectful. You know, I was no problem, and so I didn't get the attention because I was a good kid. And so when I heard about my sister's eating disorder, I thought, well, she must get a lot of attention for that, and that was my thoughts. And so I went and read about it and thought, well, that's interesting. How does that work? And I read about cutting, and I think I had done it before I read about it. I was hurting so bad inside, I didn't know how to express it or what to say. I was a very quiet person, and I didn't have a lot of communication in my life. And so I didn't know how to communicate well. I didn't know what words to use or how to describe it or that I could or who to say it to. I just didn't have those tools. And so the cutting was a way to say, this is how bad I'm hurting. This is what I'm trying to say, and say a lot without saying anything. I think it just started out as just, I wanted to feel something. I needed to feel something. I was angry. I was hurting. I was angry at myself. I thought I deserved to hurt. It was easier to understand than emotional pain. Physical pain made sense. It hurt, and then it healed, and it scarred, and it got better. But with emotional pain, when you don't know where it's coming from or when it's going to end or what it is, it can be really confusing. I don't know who to say this to, and I don't know how to say it, but I hurt.
Did anybody see the wounds?
I tried to keep them hidden. There was part of me that wanted people to see because, you know, in a way I was trying to communicate, but there was a bigger part of me that was afraid of people's reaction. So I tried to keep it pretty covered up. My friends were pretty freaked out by it, and I think they distanced themselves a little bit because they obviously did not understand what was going on with me. And then there was one point when my mom saw, and she asked if I'd done it to myself, and I told her yes, and she had no idea how to deal with it. I don't think she said much to me about it. But by that point, my older sister was just a wreck, you know, and my brother was having trouble, and so here I am, their good daughter that doesn't need all that help, and now what do we do? And so they had enormous amounts of denial and kind of looking the other way. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to help.
How old were you when she became aware of it?
Probably that year, 14, 15 years old. Then I very quickly, I decided to try out the eating disorder thing, and
conscious decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can use it similar to a drug, because when you're eating, you can numb out, you can zone out, you can phase out, you can detach from life. Well, I realized right away I did not want people to know about that one, that it was bulimia, and people thought it was gross. And friends told on me, and my mom, you know, my friend's mom told my mom, and she was just bewildered. And she was so focused on my sister at that point that it kind of hurt. Well, it really hurt, and it made me mad. And there was some comments to the effect of, you know, your sister needs help, and we're trying to get her help. And I was just screaming inside, well, I need help too. But I didn't know how to say that. I didn't know how to use my words to say that. And so I kept acting out and speaking through my behavior and hiding it while wanting people to know.
How long did that go on?
I had the bulimia for 9 years.